Welcome back. We're going to take a quick look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies of today. So we're going to start off with Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, yes sir, last week we were saying that Bitcoin still felt weak, right? We were saying that the rally for Bitcoin has been weak. It's been weak. And, you know, I just can't call this a bullish reversal because it's not a bullish reversal. So eventually what happened? Yeah, eventually FTX happened. Of all the narratives, I was like, FTX, wow, okay, I didn't know that it would be FTX. I thought it'd be TRX Tron, you know, instead of FTX, but yeah, but anyway. So things are just not really looking that good for BTC and crypto as a whole, right? Anyway, we were already feeling the weakness of the move, so which means that the insiders already knew what was happening, right? If the whales already knew that there's just nothing, no bad news, no nothing, and things could be shifting back up, then obviously the whales are going to stop buying, right? But if the whales are aware that there's something strange going on in crypto land, you won't see the buy pressure coming in, right? Yes, we are aware that there is a lot of purchases right at the 19K level, but then again, we don't see the buying pressure pushing the price higher, so we can't you know, we still can't call a reversal yet. This is still not a reversal. We have never called a reversal, and yeah, things still remain pretty bearish for Bitcoin. There is a target over here that we have acquired since the 19th of September, and things are just not really looking that good right now. So yeah, it feels to me like we're getting a descending triangle, and if we complete a high quality descending triangle, the target is actually 13K, right? If we get that, you will see the 13K targets appear. Ta-da! You see the 13K target. But until we do that, right, we're not going to have a 13K target because this could just be a small dip, right? We've already completed a 1, 2, 3, 4. We've been calling for a 5 for a long time, you know, and yeah, we still stick by what we are saying, that there should be a 5 coming down for Bitcoin. The only question we have is how long will the 5 be? Will the 5 be only up to sub 16K, or will the 5 be to sub 13K, right? Sub 13K will be brutal because it will be, see, sub 16K will be 20% away. Sub 13K is going to be 35%, 20%, if not 35%. So yeah, it's the real true, you know, there's a support over here at around 12,419, right? So this is where the support area is, so things could get really brutal for Bitcoin. And yeah, this is due to the FTX sell-off. And if you look at Bitcoin balances on exchanges, Coinbase has 500,000, Binance has 500,000, Bitfinex has 300,000. Do you know how much FTX has? Negative 151. They're out of Bitcoin. There is a bank run happening on FTX. People are moving all their funds out of FTX. So FTX is out of Bitcoin. So this is yeah, this is the result of dabbling too much into politics and yeah, you know, holding too much FTT tokens, right? FTT tokens is created out of thin air, and there's just no utility to it. So anyway, that's why if things drop, it will drop as well, right? And yeah, another thing about FTX is that the FTT token, right? I think their Alameda has about 8 billion worth of FTT token, but the market cap is only 2 billion. Who's gonna buy your 8 billion? That's funny stuff. So yeah, it just doesn't, you know, it just doesn't compute, doesn't make sense. So yeah, it's anyway. Yeah, so this is the story for Bitcoin. Things are just not really looking that good. So you gotta be very careful about rushing into a trade too soon for Bitcoin, right? Moving on would be Ethereum. Yes, sir. Ethereum against BTC. So for Ethereum against BTC, yeah, we're not making a dent at all. For FBTC, there was a rally, and we are still within the range of the rally. We did not really collapse, and Ethereum is holding itself pretty well against BTC. ETH against USDT is, yeah, of course, if BTC USD drops, very likely Ethereum USD is going to drop as well. But the potential bullish reversal is still there. The longer we stretch it, the more unlikely it is we are going to hit 666. More likely than not, even if we do drop lower, as long as we don't take out these lows, then potentially Ethereum could see a bullish reversal complete, and we break the skinny pink line, we break the resistance coming down. So boom, we head towards $4,000. That's Ethereum. That's Ethereum's potential. So yeah, but until that happens, Ethereum is still untradeable. Not to me. We could still get a wave E here though, right? Which means that this could be an A, a B, a C, a D, a E, and then pump. We break higher. Absolutely possible. Moving on will be BNB. Yes, BNB, BTC. BNB is one of those coins that has been strong against BTC. It has been rising. Other coins were dropping, but BNB is rising because people are moving over to BNB. And BNB has a target over here at 0.0178. After we hit the target, normally there will be a dip, a small little dip, probably consolidation for more upside to come for BNB, BTC. Very likely there could be a consolidation for more upside if CZ plays his cards right. BNB against USDT. BNB against USDT. Yeah, we thought that this could be a valley, right, that completes and a breakout, but it doesn't seem like the case right now. We broke up and then now we're breaking back down, and it feels to me like we could be consolidating right on the skinny pink line because people are shifting into Binance. So there is a negative effect on FTT and a positive effect on Binance BNB. So we are seeing it on the charts right now. And yeah, I don't think that this is what you would call a proper chart pattern. So I'm just going to remove this target and I'm just going to remove this target as well, because I don't think we're going to, the further we move from the target, the more unlikely it is that we hit targets, right? And usually when you see a potential mountain range, when it breaks down, the whales are usually impatient and they will hit targets very fast. And then only will you see some sort of a rally. But we did not hit targets and we've already started rallying. So this is a bit too bullish for my liking to remain bias bearish for BNB. So if anything, BNB could be completing a... we're going to have to change things up for BNB a little bit. BNB could be completing a inverse head and shoulders, right? So we are potentially switching bullish for BNB against USDT. An inverse head and shoulders. Do you see it? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We just switched and put on our bullish lenses, and so we are seeing things from a bullish perspective, and we'll be looking for longs for BNB against USDT. So yeah, because I thought that I could actually scoop up some BNB at like 150, maybe around that levels, but yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it. BNB is so strong, and BNB stays at $300. Moving on would be XRP. XRP against BTC. So for XRP against BTC, yeah, okay. There's a story that came out about Library, right? And Library actually lost the case against SEC. So the federal judge rules that LBRY is a security, and the fear is that this is going to affect this is going to affect crypto as a whole, and yeah, crypto is actually in trouble, right? Because of the loss of LBRI. It sets a very dangerous precedent, and so yeah, it's just not really. It is just very bearish in my opinion, right? Everything is a security. Whereas if an organization worse than the SEC, the US Congress, yeah, things are just not really looking that bright for crypto as a whole. There's going to be very, bad news coming out. So XRP is also, they have implications for the most high-profile crypto case being litigated by the SEC. It's also against Ripple Labs and its digital token XRP USD. This is scary stuff. This is scary stuff. So for XRP, but the thing for XRP is that we are seeing a bullish chart pattern being formed. So maybe things could be different for XRP compared to LBRY. Maybe I can't say for sure, right? LBRY against BTC. LBC, BTC, Yeah, it's just not good. Yeah, it's a big drop. You know, there's no bullish reversal, right, against Bitcoin. LBC USD, right? BTREX, library credits. Yeah, does this look like a bullish reversal to you? No. Anything bullish about this? No. Right? If you look at XRP against USDT, is there a difference? If you zoom out, of course, you don't really see much, right? But if you look at it on the daily, yeah, again, the skinny pink line will act as a solid gauge on whether if we're still bullish or bearish, right? We're already under the skinny pink line, and we have been under the skinny pink line ever since the 6th of December 2021, and so the trend still remains bearish. Is there a possibility that we still drop lower? Yes, of course. And this will complete the 5 waves coming down for XRP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? It may not be, you know, the 5 might not appear like that, right? We may not drop that low. This could be just 3 waves down, and then this could be 5 waves up already, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? But of course, we need to see the break above the skinny pink line for us to consider things being switched to bullish. So yeah, but the potential is there though. But right now we're not looking that good. XRP has formed a very clear support line over here, and we've already formed 2 mountains, right? I think if you consider this to be 3, 1, 2, 3, maybe a small weaker mountain, and then pump. We hit lower for XRP against USDT. We might get something like a head and shoulders over here, and things could get really brutal for XRP, right? How brutal? Yeah, potentially sub 20 cents. We're at 43 cents right now, so sub 20 cents will be another 50%. And yeah, so yeah, things are just not really looking that good, not at this point of time. So yeah, you gotta be very, very careful, right? Very careful. And so that's why it's very important to have the skills to be able to short the market and to make money regardless of the trend, whether it's bullish or a bearish trend. ADA against BTC. What am I doing? Is it XRP? No, Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin. Hey, let's look at Doge first. DOGE. So DOGE is above the skinny pink line, and we are still above the skinny pink line. So as long as we're above the skinny pink line, we remain buyers bullish for Dogecoin against BTC. If anything, we will be anticipating more upside to come for Dogecoin. Yeah, right now things are dipping, so I don't think it's time to be making any moves yet, but we're still largely bullish. So if anything, we're expecting more. So if anything, if you look at the developments of Doge against BTC, I will consider this as a 1. We consolidated for a 2. We went up for a 3. The next move, which is higher than this high, right, is going to be a potential 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so there could be another move higher. So we are very interested to trade this particular move, right? A wave 5 will be a very good trade for us to take, right? In here, out here. But we have to get our timing right. That's the tricky part, right? Making money is simple, but it's very difficult. Buy low, sell high, but yeah, timing is everything. So that's the most difficult part. Dogecoin BTC, Dogecoin USDT. If you look at Dogecoin against USDT, yeah, I thought that you know, if we broke the skinny pink line, we could stay above it. I mean, as long as we don't really truly slice down with big red candlesticks, as long as we could just stay above the skinny pink line, then we could continue higher for Dogecoin against USDT, right? Yeah, Bitcoin must not collapse. But if Bitcoin collapses, very likely it's going to pull Dogecoin down with it. So yeah, that's a possibility as well. No guarantees that we're staying above the skinny pink line. So that's why just because you break above the skinny pink line doesn't mean we're going to stay above the skinny pink line. We could still hit back under the skinny pink line. So yeah, we have to wait and see for Dogecoin. It's a little bit tricky to make a move right now towards the long side. So we're going to have to be patient and monitor things for a little while, right? If anything, it's a shorting season. So yeah. ADA against BTC, we are again still under the skinny pink line. We made 2 attempts to break the skinny pink line, but failed. And yeah, potentially this could turn bullish, right? We're already moving sideways. Usually when bear trends end, we go sideways for a while before going back up. And this looks to me like an A, B, C. Potentially, right? D, E, and then pump. We break higher. You see that, boys and girls? Yeah, even if we do pop lower, hopefully we don't take out the lows over here. We maintain the shape of the symmetrical triangle, and then we bounce off of the support line form a wave E, boom, head higher for ADA against BTC towards the moon. But until that happens, we have to be patient. ADA against USDT, we are... Yeah, okay, ADA against USDT is a bit of a strange cookie, right? There was a descending triangle. It came in for ADA here, right? Mountain 1, mountains, collapse. And then we were hovering at the resistance line, right? Support once broken becomes resistance. We're hovering at the resistance line, and there's just not much happening right now for ADA against USDT. No clear tradable chart patterns. This is not really bearish, and neither is it bullish. But again, we still have our 26 cents target. Until we really truly break above like 50 cents, yeah, we will still consider this 26 cents target valid. We're at 38 cents, and if Bitcoin continues collapsing lower, very likely it is going to pull ADA down together with it. So you gotta be very, very careful about going to a trade too soon for ADA, because we're still bearish for ADA. The only question we have is how much lower are we going to go? Is this the bottom? We're not sure. Be careful. Moving on will be MATIC. MATIC has already overtaken Solana. We did the Solana yesterday, so yeah, Solana is not looking good. MATIC against BTC. We're already out of the, this is something like a, not exactly an inverse head and shoulders, but something like a double mount valley kind of a thing, right? Double valleys. And yeah, you can see that every time there's a move lower, we get pushed higher, down, get pushed higher, down, we get pushed higher, boom, we're out. So yeah, and look at this, there's wicks at the bottom, means we are buying, right? There's buying pressure coming in for MATIC against BTC. MATIC against USDT is also showing buying pressure, right? And so we might consolidate at the skinny pink line for a while before heading higher. But then again, if Bitcoin falls, it is very likely going to pull MATIC down together with it. So I am not so sure what's happening in the world of MATIC, but it doesn't look bearish to me. MATIC is one of those outliers, right? Crypto outliers that is still in a state of bullishness. And yeah, we're about to flip bullish for MATIC against USDT, which is heading above the skinny pink line. It doesn't look bearish to me, not at the moment, not at all. Right, you can see the green candlesticks over here. There's actually significant buying pressure pushing MATIC towards potentially $1.50 next. So we're doing a small consolidation over here. So be careful about going to trade too soon. If things collapse lower, then potentially MATIC could drop as well, right? This would be what I would consider as the support area, right? This was resistance, boing, breakout, right? And now there's a boing, breakdown possibility. So be careful, be very, very careful about going to a trade too soon for MATIC. Things are a little uncertain at the moment. And if anything, we should be looking forward for shorts, not for longs, because things are very bad. BTC is still in a bearish trend, and we are still expecting more downside for BTC. So if anything, be very, very careful about going to trade too soon. If you're not sure of shorting, the best thing you can do is hold on to USD cash, right? Because you want to keep your gunpowder dry and to deploy it when the time comes, and the time has not come yet. Not yet. We don't see any proof of buying pressure yet, so yeah, look out for that. All right, I guess that's it for today's Crypto TA, top 10 Crypto TA. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-da!